Hey guys, Decav13 here, and welcome back to the final part for Anastasia. Oh boy. Oh, hold on a sec. I think I forgot to do something. Never mind, I just can't remember what I did like 10 seconds ago. Apparently. Anyway. Hope you guys like boss rushes, because this is what this is, basically. Let's see. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so yeah, locked Spiritron dress. Automatically equipped during story quests. Battle sprite and icons will match the Spiritron dress during the quest. And settings will revert once the quest is over. Yes, and if you include MASH in your party for story quests in the main story, you also get 20% boost for bond points for everyone. So it's always worth it to have MASH in your party, though. So that's nothing new. Alright, let me not throw a waiver back in there. That is not going to help me at all. Alright, I think we should be good with this. So, Section 22. Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation.
I can't believe it. He really managed to separate Ivan the Terrible's true body away from that monstrosity. That golem really came through.
Insolent whelps. Speak your names. Beowulf. My name's Beowulf. Beowulf, The fearsome warrior turned wise king in his old age. What about you? The one who can fly.
I am Atalante.
I see. The huntress of Greek myth. What about you? What is your name?
Anastasia. Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova.
A servant from proper human history, and one who bears the same name as my beloved Empress. But you are not her.
Not at all. I am a descendant of the Romanov dynasty, who reigned over Russia after you.
I know nothing about them. Although, yes, I see. The time for our pruning has come at last.
No, you're wrong there. I will never let this lost belt be pruned.
What?
Our history will continue, and proper human history will burn away. These facts will never change. Now is the time to build a new eternal empire, together with the Yaga.
So that's how it is. Damn it. And you would have me serve as your foundation?
Yes.
Grand Duchess. The crown is not something to merely be passed on. It is neither a gift nor a right of inheritance. Good. My body still moves. I understand all too well the sun is set on my time. I see now that my vigor and spirit have all but faded away. My enemies are numberless, and my only ally is myself. I do not have so much as a gesture with which to relieve my solitude. And yet, here I stand. Now then, Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. Fight me. Prove to me you have the power of a Tsar.
Oh, I will. Worry not. I swear on the new Russia I will build in your absence.
Then I too shall swear on the old Russia. I will never submit, no matter what the circumstances may be. So, this is as far as I go.
So it would seem.
But first, I must ask that boy there something. Something important. Let me pass, servant who bears the name of my beloved Empress.
Very well.
Anastasia!
It's okay. He is simply making his final pilgrimage. It doesn't matter what they discuss. Our side will not be swayed.
Maybe he'll even deliver this decisive blow for us.
Ah, yes. That. I must say, I can't tell if the Master of Chaldea is merely dense, or if he has deliberately chosen to turn a blind eye.
Doesn't matter either way. Never mind that now. Come on out, Macarius. I know you're there. So Ivan the Terrible has left for his last expedition. As his mentor, I am both saddened and overjoyed to finally see this moment. I bet. Regardless of what he looked like, he was a Tsar through and through, even in a lost belt. Now drop the act. With him out of the picture, you don't have to be Metropolitan Macarius anymore. Isn't that right, Rasputin?
Rasputin? Did you say Rasputin?
Yes, I did. His true name isn't Macarius at all. He just called himself that when he first met Ivan the Terrible, without so much as a snicker. His true name is Grigory Rasputin. He is the monster responsible for the Romanov dynasty's collapse. Although right now, he's just a pseudo-servant possessing a human corpse. Since you knew the actual Rasputin, you'd recognize him. He'd had to come up with a disguise pretty quickly if he was gonna fool you.
I see. No wonder you...
I'm sorry to spoil your gloating, but you're wrong. I am not Rasputin. That role has come to an end, Cadox M. Lupus.
What do you mean by that?
Rasputin's wishes have been fulfilled, and so he is free now. He may have been a member of the clergy, but he's also a guardian for the last of the Romanovs. The only reason he agreed to become a pseudo-servant was to ensure she took the throne. Now that Ivan the Terrible has fallen, there is no Tsar left but Anastasia. Which means he no longer has any reason to remain in this world. I trust all is now clear. In that case, I guess we see what we get. I guess what we see is what we get with you now. Oh, I don't know about that. I may not have Rasputin's desires any longer, but the prospect of a second chance at life does interest me. So now that my connection to this lost belt has ended, I think I will continue performing my job as I see fit. Well, aren't you just a giant walking ego? Fine, I'll bite. What job are you talking about? My job as a priest, of course, granting my blessing to newly born life. Farewell, Grand Duchess. Long may you reign.
So you refuse to kneel and beg my forgiveness, even after revealing your true identity. But that's alright. This suits you better. Thank you, Rasputin. In the end, it was your villainous scheming that returned Russia to its citizens, where it belongs. To be quite honest, I think you are an absolutely horrible man. But I cannot bring myself to hate you. But could I ask one last favor of you? Not that you have any right to refuse.
By all means, as long as it is within my power.
That's all I have to say. You can read lips, can't you?
Of course I can. Very well then. It shall be done. And with that, I bid you farewell, Your Imperial Majesty, Tsaritsa Anastasia. What's wrong? Should I go ahead and kill him after all? He is one of your greatest enemies, isn't he?
No, that priest was not my enemy. He is just a man who helped Russia to rot. Aside from that, he is just another man of the cloth struggling with the demons he was born with. I think that's why he was always so considerate to me, even here. Grigory Rasputin. I'm sure what he really wanted was...
I see. He was an insufferable jerk, but I guess he did at least treat you with respect. Alright, let's get going, Anastasia. It's finally time to settle this. Once this lost belt is ours, you're going to be Tsaritsa, and I'm going to be the victor. Can't believe we really pulled that off. Guess Master and Mash must still be at the palace. Come on, Adelanti, let's go meet up with them. Billy ought to be headed there too, now that the upper Chiniki are gone.
Yes, you are right. With Ivan dead, there is only one thing left to do. Come, Yaga. It is time for the final battle. I was lonely, indifferent, wicked. Good, villainous, tyrannical.
Oh, good, villainous, tyrannical. Simple, fearsome, clear-headed. I was all these things and more. I once had a dream of Russia as a land of joy and happiness. I must have been exhausted. A dream is all it ever was, never reality. Ruling over Russia was always a daunting task, but it was not the people's fault. It was the fault of the world itself. A world almost devoid of food and life. A world where only the strong could hope to survive. Walking. Walking. So much walking. It is as though I am on a pilgrimage. I once dreamed of days like this back when I was human. Simple, ordinary days when I could spend my time doing naught but praying to God. But even that small luxury is now gone. This world took it away. Young man from proper human history, here to restore the world to its rightful form. As the Tsar who leads this world, there is something I must ask you. Are you prepared? I found him amidst the blizzard next to his servant.
Ivan the Terrible.
How good of you to come, pruner of humanity. As the former ruler of this world, there is something I would ask you. I hope you will answer me honestly.
Tell me what it is.
Why do you wish to destroy our world? Is your own truly worth so much? Is it worth slaughtering each and every Yaga, struggling to survive here?
I mean, to be fair, do you really have the right to ask me that when you were having your Oprichniki go around slaughtering Yaga? Master.
With proper human history gone, this world gained the impossible. A chance at restoration. At first I believed that to be a miracle. But now that I'm awake, I understand the truth. Soon our world will be pruned. The miracle of our survival will have been for naught. We will be driven to extinction. Our very existence erased the moment this land dies. Don't be ridiculous, you demonic beast cast off! Fixing these Lost Belt whatnots will solve everything! How dare you call us murderers simply for working to restore humanity, you despot! Silence, cretin. I am speaking with this master, not you. Do not interrupt again. As I was saying, do you have the strength of will to do that? To save your world means to destroy ours. If you do this, you will be responsible for the death of every Yaga in Russia. So I ask you, what gives you the right? Are you truly going to order these Yaga to die? Answer me! If you cannot, then that is your answer! I will never lose. I will never retreat so much as a single step. I shall keep this world safe.
He's coughing up blood.
I still have not lost. These injuries are nothing to me. The lives you weaklings from proper human history led are nothing compared to the suffering of my subjects. Behold the power of the Yaga, The power of the Tsar! So in the end, that's what it comes down to us struggling with. Can we really slaughter everyone here in this world to save our own? I mean, if it were me, I'd say yes. This world is a dead end and has no chance of being good ever. This world fucking sucks. Human history's proper history is far more worth it. And I don't feel bad about that. Alright, so yeah, Ivan's not terrible to fight. Get it. But yeah, no, just bring a bunch of assassins and maybe some rulers if you need them. Because the most Ivan can do to you is with his skills. Because he doesn't even use his Noble Phantasm. He just uses his extra attack whenever his bar fills up. It's really not that bad. So yeah, oh shit! Just hit him with everything you got. Fucking misclicked on Jean. Ruined my fucking buster chain. Ugh. Alright, so I believe once he gets about to half health, he uses, not his monster. One of his skills that removes all our buffs. Keep that in mind. Once he gets to half health, he's guaranteed to use that. What is it? I think emergency prerogative? Oh no, unfulfilled dream. That's it. Remove buffs on himself and on all his enemies. Oh right, because he doesn't have emergency prerogative anymore. Since Anastasia defeated him, she became Tsaritsa. Now she has the emergency prerogative. Right. Alright, so I'm kind of hoping he hits Jean with this. Yeah, that's about right. God, Jean, your skills fucking suck so bad. Ugh. Alright, now can we get a good ruler in, a decent ruler in here, please, now? I mean, you know, Jean's not horrible, it's just offensively, she's, offensively and skill-based. Her Noble Phantasm's good. That's about it, though. Alright, this should finish off Ivan. Yeah, like I said, Ivan's really easy. So long as you can combat a rider, you're fine. The next couple of fights are what's going to be difficult. So this is the end. And you stand here, though you still lack resolve. How fitting for one from the realm of the weak that is proper human history. And yet, that grief you hold in your heart, your empathy for others, We Yaga no longer have the capacity for it. You may be weak, but you are also happy. Yes, I remember now. My Empress, Anastasia, was like that, too. She did not weep over life's hardships. Instead, she wept for others' misfortune. It was that excess that I found to be the most beautiful thing about her. Yes, I see now. That is why this world was defeated. It is because we lost everything we should have cherished above all else. Victory is yours, John. I accept my defeat. Even if you refuse to do so, I accept my defeat, and so I must depart.
Ivan the Terrible's disappearance. Confirmed.
Holmes.
It's true. Everything he said was correct. I'm so sorry, Master. I knew what the ramifications of our actions were too. I understood that protecting our history would mean destroying this world.
So I finally went down for good, huh? Took him long enough. Caddock! I hate drawing shit out, so let's just get this done. Adelanti, hurry up and finish them off. That was the deal, right? You agreed to that. You agreed that after they got rid of Ivan, you'd help us kill them.
Adelanti?
What's wrong? You can't turn back now, not after we've come this far. Or what, you're telling me you don't care what happens to those kids anymore?
No, you are right. I'm so sorry, John.
God damn it, Adelanti. You know, there are kids in proper human history too that need to be fucking saved. Like, god fucking damn it. So yeah, we gotta fight Adelanti, and god damn, it's gonna fucking suck. Of course, it's Berserker with break bars. My favorite. Alright, let's fucking get a team together that'll actually, like, do something against her. What do I even want to use against her? Sigurd, get your ass in here. I'll give you, instead of Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, let me give you Golden Sumo. Then I'll also throw in a Waiver. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this, see what happens. Just as life has winners and losers, so too does history itself. History's true winner was always proper human history, the world John set in place. The losers are the Lost Belts, like the world the Yaga live in. This world was supposed to be pruned. Survival here is difficult and happiness all but forgotten. But it is still alive. Life here may be harsh and unbearable, but it strives to endure nonetheless. And there are 6 other worlds just like it. That makes this something like a Holy Grail war. We Crypters use servants to try and ensure our own world wins. Do battle with monsters in realms beyond your reach, and prove that you are the strongest of all. This Russia might be a rough place to live, but it's strong. It's got a real shot at winning. I'm going to put my whole life on the line to prove I've got what it takes once and for all.
I'm sorry. You did nothing wrong. I admire your willingness to keep fighting, even after your world was destroyed. More importantly, I am a heroic spirit from proper human history myself. I should be siding with you. But after I was summoned, I spent so much time among the Yaga that I cannot help but care for them. So I am siding with them. No! You serious about this? You know if you do that, you'll end up with a drifter with no place to call home? If proper human history disappears, it won't be long before you cease to exist too. Even so, I cannot do it. Atalanti? I cannot desert the Yaga, not when I know too well the pain of abandonment. I'm afraid that doesn't change the facts, Miss Atalanti. As things stand now, you're simply refusing to face reality. Doesn't matter, because the other reality is you guys are screwed. Anastasia! Thanks to you, we no longer need to live in fear of the Tsar. I do appreciate that. But that no longer matters. Still, the least we can do for your efforts is to ensure that your deaths are quick and painless. You kidding me with this crap? This guy here won. Even the Tsar recognized that. I'm not handing him over to you now. Out of the way, you jackasses! Yaga. We know you're a good human. Please, just stand back. We don't want to kill you. If we don't have to. Damn it! I don't have to fight you all either. But I'm still gonna make my way through you, whether you like it or not! Oh no, you don't! Well, this would appear to be checkmate. Kadok certainly planned this well. How can you be so calm about this? Just look at John's face! He's completely lost his will to fight. We need to get him out of there and make our escape. I do not see Kadok allowing that to happen. With Anastasia keeping Beowulf occupied, we won't be able to count on his help. And Mash needs to wait to gather the energy for a noble phantasm after using it repeatedly. Our last ray of hope was Miss Miyamoto, and she has vanished from this lost belt. I can't believe Atalanti went over to our enemy's side. Can't you talk her out of this, Holmes? Unless and until John snaps out of it, Mash isn't going to be of any help. I'm afraid not. Frankly, our hands are tied. Were this a matter of deduction, I could gather evidence and build a case to find the truth. Were our opponents evil, I could handle them with logic, dialogue, and baritsu. But this is something John will need to overcome by himself. He is not a bullet we can fire on command. He is a master, and thus must come to terms with this on his own. We are his allies, the ones who stand with him in defense of proper human history. There is nothing we can do here but honor his wishes. Atalanti's making a move! She's about to engage John in combat! Why did it come to this? You did nothing wrong, and neither did they. All I wanted was to save this world. Oh, we do have some waves to charge up first. That should make things a bit easier on me. Okay, let's see. I'll just do this, take out one of them, guaranteed. Oh, don't kill Sigurd.
Really want to try and save my my skills if I can. Alright, Adelante. Alright, so... You know, I'm glad she decreases her defense for that. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to use Illusion, because she does not have Piercing Vuln. Charisma. I mean, with all the buffs we have, I think we should be able to take out her first bar with no problem. So we'll see, have to see what happens after the fact. Let's go Bulverica Graham. Oh, no, we'll go with Sigurd again. Like, Bulverica Graham should do some pretty decent damage. Oh, I guess we won't kill on the first bar immediately. At least we won't get hit by your Noble Phantasm. Still has 50k left. Alright, almost did it. I should have used the fucking, command code. NP Sealing Curse. Alright, that's not awful. Ooh, her break isn't going to be easy to deal with. I just saw what it does. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that shit. Alright, Unreturning Information, Garden of Avalon, and Buster. Good, we got the stun. Alright, so this will heal us and give us a little bit of MP this turn. That I'm thankful for. Ooh. Alright, Desperate Roar. Yeah, crit rate. So that's guaranteed crit for 3 attacks she has. Oh boy. Alright. Primordial Rune. Discerning Eye. Tactician's Advice. Let's give it everything we've got. Oh, that was what we fucking needed. Alright, thank God while the rebel soldiers are here, she only has 1 turn. And thank God she's fucking dead now. Goodbye, Adelante. Alright, now we just have the Yaga soldiers to take care of, and that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so let's go Bulverica Graham. I don't even think I need any buffs for Bulverica Graham to kill at this point. Ooh, maybe I did.
Let's go 30, 170.
Okay. Probably not gonna kill him, but we can do some damage. Oh, come on, Sigurd. Oh man. He actually did go for waiver. And that's it. Alright. Oh, the next fight's gonna be the hardest one on the Lost Belt, though. Oh, man. Oh, Caster. You know what that means we're going up against? Good to have some single target riders for this. Ooh, it's a good thing there's a level 100 Achilles right here. Boy, am I gonna need that. Alright, let's swap you out for... Yeah, for Kintoki rider. And you, you know what? I'll swap you out for my own, Achilles. I'll throw Gander on him. Even though my own Achilles isn't that strong. Actually, you know what? I'll fucking backline Kintoki. I'd rather do this. Save a good rider for after. Oh, if I only had Scotty, that would be perfect for this shit. Yeah, well, waiver's still good though. My strength is leaving me. Perhaps it's because my role here has ended.
Not yet, as long as Master hasn't given up.
Mash.
Senpai?
Now's our chance! Fire! There. You see that? I know you did. Before I knew it, a smile of pure joy spread across my face. After an incredibly hard-won victory, all he got in return is the worst outcome imaginable. Death at the hands of those he thought he had saved. And the knowledge that the world he worked so hard to save would ultimately be destroyed. That's all he has to show for his efforts, even after he finally managed to bring down Ivan the Terrible. That's the reward he got for not only standing up to, but actually defeating that mountain of Azar. He fought so bravely, and now look at him. He looks so weak, it's all I can do just to stay on his feet. If I wanted to, I could easily kill him myself now. Even as I thought that, I found myself running. Bowstrings are pulled back. Bullets are loaded into their chambers. My legs keep moving. I can't hold back any longer. I think back to a street performer I saw when I was a child. How he kept laughing idiotically at his own comical antics. He was the only one there laughing, that's for sure. As if anyone could ever put food on the table doing something so completely useless. Pathetic. But when did it become normal for us to see that sort of stuff as pathetic? When did we Yaga lose our ability to smile? I keep running. As a Yaga, I've never been afraid of anything. I've always known death was inevitable. If there's anything I am scared of, I think... it's the idea of someone dying when they know how to go through life smiling. Ugh, damn it. Pachi? You... I'll never forgive you. Huh? I'll never forgive you for as long as I live. You know why? Because thanks to you, I now know there's another happier world out there. So stand up, damn it. Stand up and fight for it. Go on and brag about how you can smile in your world, and tell us why it should be the one to survive. Be proud. Hold your head up high and fight for your weak little world. Don't you dare go losing to a world like this. A world whose only virtue is strength. But yeah, you'll have a lot of blood on your hands. You won't be able to pretend it never happened. But you've still got to do it. After all, your world sounds so much more beautiful. So it should be the one to survive. Me? I don't know anything. Masters, servants, proper human history, lost belts. I don't know the first thing about any of it. But if our world is wrong, and if there's any meaning to be found in our lives that are just one hardship after another, I think it's that we should be able to learn there's a better place. A world filled with happiness. A world that's right. We Yaka might have made a mistake and ended up in the wrong place. But I'm sure even that mistake has meaning. Isn't that right? That's enough, Pachi. You have to save your strength. Don't worry. We Yaka barely even feel pain or fear. You and Mash must have been way more scared. It must have hurt a lot worse for you. But that's exactly why you've got to keep on fighting. Why you've got to be the ones to live. Well, say something, damn it. Let me hear your answer. Okay. Look at you. You're crying. Well, damn. Turns out, making you cry isn't as much fun as I thought.
Master.
Can you still stand?
Yes. Yes, I can. I can still fight. As long as you keep standing, Master, I'll always be there with you.
Damn it! What the? My gun!
This ain't no fifth place for the likes of you. Y'all done chose her for your boss, right? Then ain't no way to settle this but a duel. Billy! Well, suppose I didn't quite make it in time to save Pachi. But at least Master's still with us. Alright then, Miss Greek Huntress of Myth. I'm Billy the Kid, and I'm calling you out. Understood. My name is Adelante. Billy the Kid, I would make just one request of you. Please go easy on the Yaga. All they ever wanted was to live their lives. I cannot blame them for that. They have done nothing wrong. That much I can do. Usually I could fire my bow as swiftly and easily as water flows downstream. But this time, for some reason, it felt slow and heavy. Right. I see. I must have strayed from the right path the moment I sided with them. Am I being punished for my betrayal? No. I don't think that's it. I think it is simply because I knew all along. Rest in peace, Adelante.
No way! Boss!
I am so sorry, everyone. I knew all along, as a heroic spirit from proper human history, this lost belt was the wrong place for me. I also knew that, in the end, some things would need to be cut away. I knew that, and yet, I never told you. I suppose I should have also known this was bound to happen, since I could never make up my mind.
No, boss, you got it all wrong.
We always knew too. We know how you used to lie awake at night, crying, trying to muffle your sobs so we wouldn't hear. We know you've been apologizing to us all along, even though you're stronger than any of us. And we know you believed in our future, even though you should have cast us aside because we're weak. What? Anyone could see where this was going. But you still never gave up, even though we meant to let you die. We knew you were going to die, even if we managed to win. We can never make up for that.
I see. I never knew. I was such a poor actor. Do not worry about it. None of you did anything wrong. It is only natural for living things to try to survive. It is their purpose. John, Pachi was right. Please, keep fighting to keep your world safe. I may have lost any right I had to cheer for you, but at least I can still pray that you succeed.
Boss, we're sorry. We're so sorry.
You doing alright there, Salieri?
Yes. My strength may be gone, but it seems there is still something I must do.
All that's left now.
Guess I should have known nothing would be that simple.
Is to take out the Crypter and that servant.
Bayo! Right. So Atalante's gone, huh? No wonder they're all down in the dumps.
Does this mean he has bounced back, Kadok?
Yeah, probably. But hey, that's life for you. Screw-ups are inevitable. You can't dwell on them. You gotta just learn from them and move on. Besides, it should be time now. Well, Anastasia, can you use it?
Yes, as I thought. I have become the Tsaritsa of this lost belt, and thus can make use of the emergency prerogative. Now I shall make our dreams a reality.
That's it. The Tree of Emptiness Orochi is connected. Now I can finally get started.
Master, the shaking is coming from the giant tree.
What did you do?
It's a wedge from outer space. It's designed to let this world take root. Now that I can finally expand this lost belt, proper human history is as good as finished. Ivan the Terrible was broken. He still believed in the old god, even after turning into a Yaga. The Tree of Emptiness brought this lost belt back to life, but he refused to let its wedge be driven into the ground, choosing to go to sleep instead. And in this Russia, the Tsar's word is absolute. Want to know why? Because the Tsar is the only one who can use Russia's greatest power, the emergency prerogative, the ability to control the land itself. I had to do whatever it took to make sure Anastasia assumed the throne and obtained that power for herself.
Yes. I wonder how long it's been since you chose me back in that darkness. 6 months? A year? It's hard to say for certain, since we were in fantasy time. It was all so hazy.
Beats me. My memories of that are so vague it might as well have been a dream. But all that vagueness ends now. It's time to make our dreams reality, Anastasia. I'm finally going to fulfill my promise. I'm going to defeat these guys and become a master worthy of you.
Yes. I always knew you had it in you, Kadok. Come, V, my spirit of disaster, and the Romanov dynasty's secret treasure. Show these people your true form. Show them your dreaded mystic eyes that can pierce anything and everything. Indeed, I am no longer the Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. I am Anastasia Nikolaevna Romanova. I am the new Tsaritsa, and I shall destroy my master's enemies, for they are Russia's enemies as well.
Alright, grand battle time! And god, this one's gonna fucking suck! Oh man, alright. Showdown between masters.
そう、ここまでたどり着いたのね。なら、私と B も全力よ。マスター、回路を回しなさい。
Alright, I think Kadok starts off with the command spell, right? Oh, no, she starts off with emergency prerogative. Alright, so nullify, buff, blast, how long? Oh, it's just one. Alright, yeah. Before I do that. So yeah, emergency prerogative only gives her 3 hits of invulnerability. It's good if you have origin bullet. I should have actually put that on my Achilles. Alright, stun when attacking. Oh great. Alright, so Achilles is stunned. Achilles is stunned. Alright, so let's get rid of this nullify buff. Just give us NP gain. Only Waver can move this turn, so let's... I'll hit with Achilles' NP next turn. Alright, so that's emergency prerogative and one of Kadok's command seals out of the way. Alright, so let's... Actually, I can just go back to back with NPs if I wanted to. Nah, I'm not gonna do that though. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna use I'm actually just gonna use a quick chain with Achilles here. I think that'll be more effective than me trying to debuff her. Alright, decent damage. Ooh, look at those crits! God, Achilles! Alright, we're guaranteed all crits next turn. That's nice. I forgot what she does on her first break bar, but I imagine it's not going to be something I'm happy with. You know what, let's go with our Achilles. This should take out her ball. I don't see why it wouldn't, especially since it's all crits. Alright, so she's going to... Fuck! Ooh, I should remember that. Thankfully it's only, what, 4 hits I think? Or 3? No, it's 4 hits. So that killed everyone but Achilles. Oh, even then he still doesn't have a lot of health left. I don't think she has enough power to actually... Yeah, no, she doesn't have enough power to kill Achilles. He's almost dead, though. Oh, fuck me. Yikes. Alright, well, you know, at least that gets her Noble Phantasm out of the way, right? Now let's heal up you. Honestly, Achilles is the most fucking important thing here. He still has his quick effect in this up. Hell yeah! Oh, that's way too fucking good to pass up. I'm probably gonna have to end up using a Saint Quartz in this fight. I'm gonna be realistic. Alright, so I think on the last charge bar, Kadok gives her a gut which rises 50% HP, if I'm remembering correctly. So that does make this rather annoying. We'll just have to wait and see, though. Can you just go after King Toki for a little bit? Alright, let's use target focus. So we can fire off another one of his Noble Phantasms. Invincibility. Let's go. I mean, I really should be focusing on giving. I really should be focusing on giving Kintoki some more NP, but fuck, these cards are too good to pass up.
停止沈黙静止
Oh, he only had two hits of invincibility. Alright, so I'll give him an evade. We'll finish this one off with Kintoki. Alright. Guts.
停止
Oh, I forgot it's only one hit of guts! Oh, don't attack him again.
停止
Oh, thank God. Alright, so now I can really fucking unleash on her with Achilles. I'm gonna save Kintoki's NP for when we hit her again. Let's go Troyus Tragoidia. Oh, and that 200% boost is really nice. Alright, so this will likely be Achilles' last attack on her. Alright, that brings her down to half. Achilles is gone.
鉄槌
It's Holmes. You can hit Holmes again, you know. Alright, let me give Kintoki some HP. Let's Tragic Shield of Arousal. Do a Kintoki chain. That's the guys with penetration.
停止停止
Right, I was wondering, I was like, wait, why isn't the invincibility working? Oh, right. John, you fucking idiot. Let's see. That's not gonna help me. I'll use Thunderbolt. So let's go. Mash's card, Holmes, Kintoki. Hopefully we get the crit with Kintoki. Okay, we got the crit with Mash. Alright. Oh no, Guts gives her full health. Because of course it does. Why the fuck wouldn't it give her full health? Alright, now we're actually kind of screwed. Oh boy. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use Saint Quartz. But I'd rather just use Saint Quartz than redo the entire fight, honestly. I think this will actually be the first time we use Saint Quartz in the Let's Play. Which, I gotta say, after, what, 160 episodes, I'm pretty impressed with. I definitely would have expected a lot to happen a lot sooner, like back in Camelot. But hell, we got through that just by using one command spell. First time I had to use command skills to restore the party was what? In, I want to say Solomon? I'm probably wrong enough. It's probably earlier than that. Might have been in, And of course using Mystic Eye's penetration. So the evade doesn't matter on Holmes. Great. God, that arts card effectiveness increase. Oh, that's killer. No one was surviving that. So yeah, I'll just use the same chords, honestly. I'd rather do that than have to do the entire fight over again. Alright, so let's finish this off very nicely. This should actually just finish it off. Oh, and I don't see myself having much ease with the next fight either. Yeah. God. Bosses in this Lost Belt really fucking ramp up at the end. How? I know we're stronger. I know we are. So how could this happen? I put it down to the difference in y'all's experiences. Y'all gonna come along peacefully, or do we gotta do this the hard way? Just so as y'all know, I ain't never had nothing to do with mages in my life, so you won't get no mercy from the likes of me. Try anything funny and I'll gun you down. No, it's not over yet. I promised I'd make her Zaritza. If I can't do that in this world, I'll just build a new one. Then I'll make her Zaritza there. I'm not gonna give up. I'll never give up! I know I can do what you've done. That and more! That's so. I've still got a card up my sleeve. With this command spell, the Serious Light, I can... Whatever Caddock's Lupus had up his sleeve, it was too little too late. Billy did not hesitate. In less than the space of a heartbeat, he pulled the trigger. Crypter or not, Caddock simply did not have time to react. All of this, then, was inevitable. I always did hate guns. No! Anastasia! What are you doing? Silly Caddock, don't you see? If you died, I would die too. I'm your servant, remember? No, you didn't have to do this! I'm a Crypter! I still had my Serious Light! I could have used it and remade this entire world! Once I turned everything around, you could have won. I know you would have won! Oh, silly. What would be the point of winning like that? I'm Anastasia, the rightful heir to the Romanov dynasty. As far as I'm concerned, a victory stolen on a technicality is no victory at all. Maybe not, but... I also refuse to let you take your own life once I'm gone. Calm yourself, Caddock. I believe in you. I believe that no matter how misguided you may be, no matter how many mistakes you make, you will always do the right thing in the end. No, I won't. My whole life, all I've had is regrets about the things I was so sure I could do, but never got a chance. Hold on to those regrets, Master. Hold on to them and live on. You know, I still can't quite believe I threw myself in front of a gun. I don't think I could ever do it again. Listen, Caddock. I didn't save you because you're an excellent mage. I simply did what any servant would do, because you believed in me. You should be honored, my dear, sweet Caddock. Damn.
This work, Master? Say the word and I'll put one in his ear right now. No, that's alright. This is good enough. Guess I ain't done you wrong, man. Thanks.
Well, that takes care of Kadok and Anastasia. All thanks to Billy being the fucking MVP. Man, talk about a complete fucking turnaround from his appearance in America. Where he fucking... I mean, not off screen he died, but you know. Still. Alright, so we got one last target to take care of, and that's going to be the fantasy tree that Kadok just talked about before. Orochi. So we need assassins. Oh boy, am I not looking forward to this shit. This is gonna be fucking awful. What is the attack on you? 11,000 compared to a Jack's attack of, say, almost 13. Yeah, I'll take the Jack. Alright, so since we have a rider enemy we're going up against, we need assassins. But of course, Buster cards aren't going to be great against them because they have 50% Buster resistance. So, I want to fucking kill myself already. Just thinking about this fucking fight. I need to swap out a you, because you're not going to be helpful here at all. I could throw on one of my weaker assassins. Really, I should have been focusing on leveling up some of them. I'll throw in you. Let's see. I think then I'll use... I really don't know at this point. Actually, you know what? Fuck using Osukabe Hime. I'm gonna bring in Jean. No. I mean, she won't last long at all. But hell, better than nothing, I guess. Alright, this fight's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm surprised that to see that wicked serpent save her master's life. I'll still never forgive her for destroying my Chaldea, but I will at least commend her for that. At any rate, well done, John. I'm impressed you managed to capture Kadok Zem Lupus alive. Now bring him back to the Shadow Border and we'll have him cough up everything he knows about... Now what?
Hold on, we've got a new emergency. I'm detecting a massive wave of magical energy coming from the Tree of Emptiness. I've rarely seen so much magical energy in one place before. It's the age of God's true ether. It's taking humanity and winding it back to the gods. If we don't do something, this world is going to literally be turned on its head. No exaggeration. And the Tree of Emptiness has been activated, as I suspected. But it's not too late, John. From what I can tell, the Tree of Emptiness has only just taken root. You need to destroy it now, before it can finish the job. You want me to destroy that? I don't care if it's impossible, you fool. You're going to have to do it anyway. You almost died defeating Kadok. Why would you give up now? If you can't do it, we'll all be wiped out. We won't even go down in history as losers. The music family still has a name to make for itself. I'm not about to let it fade away in this abominable wasteland. Never mind his stupid crap. We'll back you up however we possibly can. This is the final battle. I'll send every last bit of extra magical energy the Shadow Border's got to your servants. That should let them fight in midair, if only for a short while. John, I know you've just been through a lot. I know you're tired and you have a lot of work. I know you're tired and you have a lot to work through, but right now you need to focus on the job at hand. That enormous, mysterious tree has been looming over us ever since we got here. But now it's time to find out what it really is for yourself.
Right, I'm on it.
Understood. Mashed Cure Light moving out to provide backup and keep Master safe. cannot let slip our enemy's name once before. The first lost belt's Tree of Emptiness. Its name is Orochi. This central heat source appears to be located 5,000 meters above. Initiating ascent now.
Alright, well, at least we get some good music to fight the tree, too. But yeah, I'm still not looking forward to these tree fights. I mean, this one in particular. Oh, this one's rough. Mostly because of that the 2 buffs it has. Alright, tree is awakened. So it has 2 buffs. Aging, increased defense, and growing, decreased damage taken from buster cards. Both of these give it a 50% resistance. So 50% increased defense and 50% resistance to buster cards. So they're going to be practically useless. Watch. I mean, okay, it's still decent, I guess. Once you start removing bars, it'll lose those skills. However, they'll be replaced with skills that increase its crit rate. So while that's not a great alternative, I mean, it still allows you to do damage, so yeah. I forget which one goes first, though. I think Aging goes first. Yeah, Aging goes first, so it removes the defense on it. Alright, this is really going to be the main problem we have. I forget Jack Leaders. It is defense ignoring damage. Ooh, okay. That makes things pretty good for me. I'm gonna heal Jack. She's gonna be our main damage dealer for a while. Till we can get this tree shit rolling. Let's get Jean charged up, because she's gonna be invaluable with her NP. In the air. Ignore defense. Alright, so he gets an ignore defense buff too. Alright, I say let's get this first bar out of the way as quickly as we fucking can. Oh, as quickly as we can. I'm so glad this is defense ignoring damage. I mean, we're still probably not going to be able to take out the first bar. Yeah, we still have a little bit of ways to go with that. Oh, never mind. Alright, we'll get a really nice amount of C-stars and NP with Jack then. Let's get our HP recovery. Ideally, I would have liked to save that until, what is it? Until it was going to use its skill. Or its, big aging purge. It gets a crit up. Yeah. And I should have saved my debuff cleanse. Alright, so that was the Buster resistance. But it did just lose that defense. So that should help a little bit. Yeah, that helps a bit. Alright, first Hassan's all charged up. Alright, I'm gonna give this to Jack. Even though it's not going to do much. Let's hit it with a Noble Phantasm just to get its HP down a little bit. And then we'll start wailing on it with Jack, too. Yeah, I'll just use the quick cards. That'll get her charged up. I mean, 62k isn't awful. It's not great damage, but hey. It's something. Alright, Halation. Oh, that gives it ignored invincible, doesn't it?
so it literally didn't matter. Fantastic. Alright, so let's go Maria the Ripper and these two. This should get rid of this bar, honestly, I think. Nah, just barely doesn't. Castle in the air, defense up. Alright, so Jean's dead. That brings in Ibaraki. Heal Jack. Let's do this. Cool. I'll get us ready for NPs next turn. Alright, Growing Purge. Don't fuck up on me now, game. Alright, there revives Hassan. Yeah, it's ignore defense again. Alright. Let's go Demonic Nature on me. Okay, now. I'll know why everything's going all slow on me now. Come on, game. Alright. Let's go Maria the Ripper. Actually, it really doesn't matter what order we go in here. Azrael, Maria the Ripper. Yeah, why the hell not? Quick. Give us some stars before Jack dies. Getting 62k. That was all the buffs we had before too. That's how much that Buster resistance fucking mattered. Oof. I think Ibaraki's gonna die too. Yup. Everyone died. Alright, we got 2 servants left. So we are 100% going to be using Saint Quartz. Oh, god damn it. Trying to think what I want to do here. That doesn't really help me much at all. Alright, so I guess I'll go with this. Elementary, my dear. Then his 2 arts cards. So he gains some pretty decent effectiveness.
初歩的なことだ友よ。エレメンタリーマイディア。
Defense down, ignore invincible, more defense, and crit up. Hopefully these help a little bit.
なるほ
Ooh, Holmes. I love you.
ど。実に興味深い。
And that got him up to his fucking, NP again.
It's a shame we only have 10 stars to share, but fuck.
内熱衝撃板装填します。
はじけ構わない。
Alright,
初歩
another
的な
elementary,
こと
my
だ
dear.
友よ。
Another 3 attacks from Holmes should do some pretty decent damage, because this will reduce his defense by another 20%.
エレメンタリーマイディア。 ふう。
Oh, Holmes, I love you!
実に興味深い。
Oh, I started choking.
種明かしは必要あるまい。
Oh. Give me a second.
Oh, fuck.
Woo! We did it.
Oh, my throat hurts now.
The Tree of Emptiness's heat source is gone, but I'm afraid we still have another problem.
Beowulf, you're up. You kidding me? That thing's gotta be 300 meters across.
Master, over there! There's something by the tree's roots.
Is that a person? No, wait. That's mighty odd. Can't move my fingers a bit. Can't even summon up the will to fire. Never had no problem training my gun on nothing before. Is that Grendel? That's not right. Grendel didn't have a face, but he at least had an identity. But this thing, I can't tell what it is. I can see them just fine, but it feels like they're not even here.
Border, do you read me? Please examine the point 30 meters above the Tree of Emptiness's roots. There's something there. Please put it up on the monitor immediately.
Well, I'm looking at the monitor right now, and I'm not seeing anything unusual. Impossible. There's nothing there. We can't see this entity at all. Da Vinci, are you sure our instruments are working correctly?
Yep, I'm sure. The readings all check out. What you see is what you get, Holmes. Or don't get, as it were. What they're seeing out there is real, even if we can't see anything at all from in here. What's going on? Should we assume she's an enemy?
I'm afraid we can't get any readings whatsoever. I'm afraid we can't get any readings on that thing. On what that thing is. Whatever that thing is from the border mash. But I can at least confirm that there is something right there in front of you. Because there's nothing there in the truest sense of the word. Not a single signal given off by anything you could find on Earth. It's like reality itself has been hollowed out to form a blank void in the shape of a person. Machines may not be able to observe this shadow, but the emptiness proves there is something. What is she? What the Tree of Emptiness is?
Huh. Wonder why she helped us.
The Tree of Emptiness has been destroyed. I can't see that mysterious woman any... Wait, this alternate magical energy signal. Is that a Holy Grail? No, I think it's imitation Holy Grail. Either way, we can't just leave it lying around. Besides, we need to take advantage of everything we can use. Mash, John, you know what to do. Yes, not to worry. I can store it in my shield just like I did with all the other Holy Grails. I'll collect the pseudo Holy Grail now.
Magical energy that was flowing into the ground has stopped. The only vital signs I'm picking up now belong to John and his team.
Yes, I see. Well, that one wholly inexplicable event aside, it would seem the battle has ended and we have emerged victorious, Mr. John. Yes, I can confirm that the battle here has ended as well. Though I'm afraid our losses were high.
Well, looks like my work here's done.
But before I hit the trail, there's something we gotta do, ain't there?
I want to give Pachi a proper burial.
Damn right. Master.
He said I'd better not go losing.
Yes, he did. He didn't say to win, only not to lose. I think he understood somehow, maybe intuitively, what was at stake. This journey is going to be much harder than our last one. Chaldea has been frozen solid, and now all we have is the Shadow Border. But most importantly, this journey involves destroying other worlds. After all, this time, we aren't heading out to save other worlds, but to destroy them because we have to, in order for our own world to live.
Yeah. Even so, we can't give up.
Right. Pachi also said we have a responsibility. A responsibility to protect humanity and to survive. Master, look! The sky!
Wow, it's cleared up.
It's blue again. Yes, it is. It's the first blue sky we've seen since we got here. I only wish Pachi could have seen this.
Well, looks like this is it for us.
Seems it is. Gotta say, it's a real treat meeting a good king. Democracy don't know what it's missing, lumping y'all in with the other corrupt tyrants.
Fine with me. I'd take that over ruling a country any day. I'd be happy to spend my days fighting, just like any other warrior. But for some reason, people keep trying to make me a king.
Rest in peace, Berserker with a heart of gold. You really were more of a bear than a bee, weren't you? Suppose that makes it my turn. Make sure y'all give me a call if you ever need to break a few laws. After all, you know me. I ain't the young king of rascals for nothing.
Even though my part is done, it seems my spirit origin refuses to disappear. I think this means I'm supposed to see you off.
Understood.
Take care, Salieri.
A servant has nothing personal to take care of. As I am now, I'm little more than an empty husk. I wasn't even the slightest help in battle.
That's not true. Your piano playing helped us out a lot when we were fighting Ivan the Terrible.
No, that won't do it all. There's no beauty to be found in that recital. Only anger. I suppose that is what held the Tsar back. The grating noise from my piano. The foul taste it left in his mouth. In the end, it seems the only way I can move anyone is with my anger.
Now, don't be so hard on yourself, Salieri. Nothing good ever comes of envying geniuses and prodigies, you know.
Don't be ridiculous. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who isn't a musician is a mediocrity at best.
Oh yeah? Why don't you come to the Shadow Border and say that to my face? I'll show you just firsthand how mediocre my newly improved staff is.
Da Vinci, no. No thank you. I still have my own duties to attend to. This is where we part ways. Master of Chaldea, young miss. Thank you for listening to my recital. As you know, I'm not the most agreeable man. But if you should ever need my help, please don't hesitate to call on me. Just don't put me near you-know-who. I doubt I'd remain sane if you did.
Looks like Salieri headed for Yaga Moscow. It's always sad saying goodbye, but at least he was smiling when he left. He must still have something important to do here.
I wouldn't form a contract with a third-rate servant like that, even if he begged me. It would be nothing but a waste of magical energy. Now let's hurry up and rendezvous already. We'll come pick you up in the border right now.
I've also confirmed that the storm wall surrounding this lost belt has dissipated. As I suspected, it seems the storm and the Tree of Emptiness was something of a pair. At any rate, we now know our primary goal. Eliminate the Tree of Emptiness in each lost belt, no matter what. Or perhaps I should say this clarifies the direction in which we were already headed.
Quite so. Now that our logic formula armor has been repaired, we are free to leave Russia. Now hurry up and return to the Shadow Border, and don't forget your captive, Kadok. I dare say you've earned yourselves a piece of my favorite beef jerky.
Understood. We'll return to the Shadow Border right now, Gordov.
That's Commander to you!
You got it, Commander. Let's get going, Mash.
Right. What's wrong, Dad? The boss is gone now, right?
I know. It's just... what are we going to do now? What should we do now? Good. You there. Come with me. There's something I want you to carry. Huh?
Huh?
Easy does it. What is this thing anyway?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a piano. A kind of musical instrument. Now that Ivan the Terrible is gone, you can use it as much as you like. Mind if I play a bit?
Play what?
The piano, of course. It's a form of art that used to be reserved exclusively for the Tsar.
Does it hurt?
Not at all.
Does it fill you up?
It does indeed.
Okay, go ahead.
Very well then. I shall play Mozart's request. The one he asked me to play, if this world ever saw peace. Much as I may loathe him, I can't refuse a dying prodigy's final wish.
Make sound?
That's right. In our time, this is a song about love, but it seems it later came to be a song about stars.
What are stars?
You'll see them for yourself tonight, after the sun goes down. When you look up to the sky, you will see them. They are tiny, glittering dots scattered across the heavens. What good's seeing that sort of thing gonna do for us now? It won't be long before this lost belt disappears, before it returns to its original form. A pruned phenomenon that never existed in the first place. It will be as though waking from a dream. After a few nights have passed here, all of a sudden things will go back to the way they were. I am from proper human history, so I cannot imagine your desperation. But what I can do is continue to play for you until the world comes to an end. None of you did anything wrong. Your world just happened to go down a mistaken path. It's very sad, but none of you should feel any responsibility for that. There is still some time before the end. You could use it to take back what you lost, or you could give up entirely. I only ask that you refrain from hurting anyone else. There's no need for that anymore. Can I keep listening just a little longer? Of course. Our world could have never inspired such beautiful sounds like this, I'm sure. But then, I guess that's only to be expected.
What's wrong? Does it hurt somewhere?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
A sea of glittering stars, their fleeting forms twinkling brightly from unfathomable distances, each of them glittering at the end of their lives. Yaga, who knew nothing, and Yaga, who knew everything, either gave shouts of joy or merely sighed softly as they gazed up in wonder at this incredible sight. All they knew about the stars is that they were bright and glittering. Elder Yaga stared up, stupefied at finally seeing the sort of starry sky they only knew from legends. For the Yaga who had spent their whole lives simply trying to survive in the harsh tundra, it was the single most beautiful thing they had ever seen. The gleam of a future they would never experience.
That's it. We just reached the Russian Lost Belt's border. Monitors are back online. Opening the shutter now. Let's see what's out there.
This is what was outside Russia? Is this really our world?
It's just white. What am I doing? There's no time to be at a loss for words. Let's see. Atmospheric composition. Oh man, it looks like the air outside is the same as it was on the old Earth. Does this mean we're still getting sunlight even though the cosmic rays have stopped? I don't get it. What the hell's going on here? Mental shutdown. That's about right.
Sure looks like a whole lot of nothing as far as the eye can see. For the moment, guess we might as well wait for Kadok to wake up. He should know what all this is about. We can think about what to do next after...
Huh? What? Holmes, Da Vinci, Commander Old Guy. Don't call me that! What is it, Mr. Minier? Do not tell me there's yet another surprise in store for us. There sure is. It's the biggest one yet. We just picked up a transmission. Someone's been broadcasting a Magecraft-based long-range signal non-stop. We must have finally been able to pick it up once the Tree of Emptiness was destroyed. What? What does it say? It's a coded message, so I'll need to decrypt it first. Just a second.
Does this mean there were survivors?
There, it's done. Here, listen. I am a mage from proper human history. I am a mage from the correct history. If you're hearing this, please come and find me.
Ah.
This is Baldanders. I am currently traveling across the North Atlantic Ocean. I await other survivors. I repeat, I await other survivors from the correct history. Please come find me at the following coordinates. This is Baldanders, the Wandering Sea.
Wandering Sea? Wandering Sea? The Wandering Sea? That's one of the three great organizations of the Magecraft world. There's the Clock Tower in London, the Atlas Institute in Egypt, and the oldest of them all, the Wandering Sea. It was located on an island from the Age of Gods, hidden in the Northern Oceans. Does this mean it still exists?
I repeat, I am a mage from proper human history. Please come find me at the following coordinates. Well, we know there are other survivors out there now. So we just gotta find this Wandering Sea.
Alright, here's our grail. And we got an update on Salieri's profile. And for clearing the Lost Belt, we get a 4-star CE. So for clearing Anastasia, we get Heretical Yaga. And of course, the CEs seem to... I've only seen 2 of them so far. This one and the one we get from Galtar Damarang. But, they seem to depict a key figure from the Lost Belt that we interacted with. So this one depicts Pachi. And if you do want to get more copies of these CEs, they're available once you clear the Lost Belt. Not only do you get a copy for free, they're also in Story Summon. And only in Story Summon. Alright, so increase Buster card effectiveness by 8%, increase critical strength by 10%, increase C-star drop rate by 10%. I'll never forgive you for as long as I live. You know why? Because thanks to you, I now know there's another happier world out there. So stand up, damn it. Stand up and fight for it. Go on and brag about how you can smile in your world, and tell us why you should be the one to survive. Be proud. Hold your head up high and fight for your weak little world. Don't you dare go losing to a world like this, a world whose only virtue is strength. This is but a vision of a dream, a world that would never be possible, only dreamed of by a Yaga. Yet you still imagine it. You still envision a wolf looking up at the stars, grinning in satisfaction. Alright, so that'll do it for today. And in the next episode, we will be starting Lost Belt number 2, the Eternal Icy Fire Sentry, Gotterdammerung. So, I'll see you guys then. Bye!